Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're here. We're back with linkclick season 2 episode 7 really quick. If you could like the video for me, please, I greatly appreciate it. Now, we're coming off of last episode where feels like the last couple episodes we've been getting a lot of like information here and there, and then it's not all fitting together perfectly. It's kind of like a puzzle, and you're getting like this middle piece and that middle piece, and it's hard to put it together because we have no edge pieces. But once we start getting those edge pieces, then we'll be able to fill in that puzzle. So that's where we are. That's what it feels like anyways. So let's see what the hell's gonna happen. How did Lou get out the window? I don't know. Episode 7, we're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Ba-ba-bum. Never know what's gonna happen in this show, man. Never have any idea.
路光，你说句话呀！
追番，拜托了。
Here we go.
警局内的防控几乎是没有死角的，他们很快就会发现你们的行动。一旦展开大规模追捕，就算有通天的办法，也插翅难飞。所以
So she has an ability.
穿越警局后门的街区。
Okay.
但警局周围的
So she has an ability.
各个位置都有摄像头的监控点，如果我派车接应，一定会被拍到。
Okay.
那么之后的行车路线也就都会被跟踪。想要躲开这些监控，只能靠其他途径。可能得费点体力。
Physical effort. She's ice grilling her. Her gaze, she's not stopped looking at her. She's talking through her, isn't she? Huh. Okay. I thought that she didn't have Cheng under control, but it seems like she does. Which means her ability seemingly can affect multiple people at the same time. Unless Cheng is just going along with it, but he's walking same gait, same speed, not saying anything. So her abilities to affect multiple people at the same time is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And it seems like she was talking through her, because her gaze. It seems like her gaze, depending on who she's looking at, she might be able to control. It actually might be a contact thing. It might be a contact thing. One thing I will say, someone left a comment not too long ago. I want to say within the last couple days. Apologize, I'm tired. saying that maybe we should take a look at this again. But whenever the girl touched someone, Lou wasn't able to see. And I want to go back and rewatch those couple episodes to see if that was the case. Because that's something I didn't pick up on. And that was before this episode. This was a couple of days ago they left this comment. And I was like, interesting. Every time she touches someone, did Lou, because Lou had a few times where he's like, I'm not able to see. And we chalked it up to his ability, but what if it could be another variable? Whoever left that comment, I want to go back down in the comments and look for it. Wow. Urban warfare.
哎，我说，肖队神神秘秘的，到现在也没给我们把案情讲明白，就让我们在这儿守着，这到底什么情况？
听说病房里那个叫陆光的和之前离开的程小石有特殊的异能，但是真是假，到底是什么能力也没证实。
哎，我还听说
So words made it through.
好像会灵魂出窍。
Words made it through the rest of the police that they have abilities.
怪不得让我们互相要注意对方的异常举动。喂，你们两个里该不会有谁已经被附身了吧？
They're kind of taking this well.
那让陆光一个人在病房里没问题吗？万一他被控制了，岂不是很危险？
这不是他不想让我们在病房里待着吗？
This must be right before they hear the crash. Yep. Need to see if there's any glass on the floor. Did it go outward or did it come inward? It's a lot of time. This song is dope. So no glass on the floor, so it's out. Maybe he's poofed in the midair. Doing that way. We've seen Cheng and the girl running at the end of last episode. We don't know if we've seen that yet. Or if that's happened yet. Ditched her. It has to be touch. Has to be touch. She whispered to draw her in. Get her close and then bow. No. Nice. Nice. They made it far. They made it pretty far. That'd be something else if she was still under control, right? Red eyes. He's under control. Red eyes. He's under control. I don't know. I don't know if it's the brother or if it's her. What's his name? The officer guy, the former cop. He showed up. Him and his boys showed up. Sir, did you seal off everything like you were asked to?
如果顺利，你们从警局出来，穿过街区抵达老城区，差不多需要8分钟。而算上警局增援和反应的行动时间，差不多需要20分钟。所以你们最晚必须在19点20之前离开。当然，为了以防万一，我也会有所安排，来延缓他们追踪的时间。
So he gave her a window of 20 minutes, like a 20-minute buffer, to get out of there. I think there's no way that they don't know that the tracker's there. There's no way. They put the tracker on something and they kept it pushing. Or maybe they don't know. I don't know. It's gonna go off as soon as he hits him. I think they're showing us stuff out of order too. This might have already happened. Went off.
怎么能又作弊呢？我好心再给你一次机会。你这样，我们还怎么合作啊？
不好意思，以后再也不会了。
He's under control. No, so what's happening in real time?
程小石，
I don't think it's the brother. I think she still has him under control. Sir, did you think he was gonna let you run past him? Damn. Let's throw down, baby. Ooh, threw the handcuffs on his brass knuckles. Ah. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. He's a tough out now. He's a tough out now. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Come on, bring. Tuck. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Weave. At least he blocked it. Aha! Uppercut. Nice. Knee. Oh, he blocked it. Damn it. You let him get in. Come on. Hope you. Ah, he's got him in the air. Okay. It's time to throw down. Don't let him get in close. You can't let him get in close. Ah. Woo. Don't you let him in. Yeah, don't let him land that. Ooh, headbutt. Ah. Ooh. Pocket seeing you dirty bastard. Dirty bastard, you. Ah, wow. Filthy. Oh, no. Woo. Woo. Nice. Nice recovery. Bing. Nice. 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 Hit him again. Come on, Shao. Come on. You got to give him some body work, too. Bring his hands down. Give him some body work. Bring his hands down. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Ah. That uppercut was working. Throw it. Yo, he's giving him the business. See, body work and the uppercut. Body work and the uppercut. It's there. The bot.
你追不上的，你还不如去关心关心那个女警察。别打了，别打了！ 饶命啊！
Pop him straight. Ah!
够了吧？
Bing!
快进去！别车着了还不行吗？
Damn. Damn. No. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit him too. Don't hit her again. Please don't do that. Oh, no. No, don't do this. Nah. No. No. No way. He's lost two people in the shortest amount of time. Oh my goodness. I can expect that. You guys are all preoccupied with the cops. Come on, Cheng. Wake up! Who the hell is that? Who is that? Or is that them going away? Who's flying across? Who's this? Who is it? Who's flying across the water? What? The episode is... Wasn't no damn 20 minutes. What's going on? It's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. It was supposed to take... He said that it was supposed to take her 8 minutes to get from the police station to through the old town to where the place is for their pickup. So it's been like 8 to 10 minutes because she in episode time, yeah, it's been like 8 to 10 minutes. Or are you just saying like it went by fast? Because it definitely went by fast. We wouldn't watch. This wasn't 22 minutes of an episode we just watched. No, sir. No, sir. This whole episode was 8 to 10 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The whole episode was 8 to 10 minutes. It could, because all the action popped off at 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock, not 8 o'clock. All the action popped off at 7. Lou kept looking at the phone. They the cop dude, why can I never remember his name? Like they all it was 7 o'clock and he was like, all right, it's time to go. And then that's when everything started popping off. They walked out. It was 7. He said it would, like, they didn't have any hiccups. There was no hiccups. There was nothing that really slowed them down. He said it would take them 8 minutes to get from the police station through the town to where the pickup station checkoff thing was. So I'm saying 8 to 10 minutes. This whole the amount of time that was in the episode was shorter than what we experienced. So it's like 8 to 10 minutes this episode was, but it was a hellacious 8 to 10 minutes. Fisticuffs, freaking death, and Lou being, I don't know what the hell he did. Lou what did he do? He jumped out the window. Lou has another ability that he's not telling us about because how much time passed from the bed, from him being not from the bed, from when they got the picture to today? Not long, right? Wasn't he just bedridden? He's bedridden, right? Wasn't he? Wouldn't he be struggling to move? It was definitely Lou. Definitely Lou was in control It's not like someone else took control of him. How is he moving so well? He jumped out of a 4 or 5 story building, somehow got to the river, found a boat, drove the boat, crashed into another boat, flew out of the boat, and landed on Cheng. You got to make it make sense. Lu is a high. This is why I shoot him no bail. I believe nothing he says. He's hiding too much. He's hiding way too much because he swooped in like a superhero at the end of the episode. He came in just at the nick of time. But it didn't come out of nowhere because the last episode, he was looking at the time. He clearly knew what was up. Or the boy he's hiding. Maybe there's more to his abilities. I don't know. Someone must have told them the brother he knew. I don't know. I can't take a guess as to how Lu would know. Maybe the brother isn't working with them. I brought this up before and then I kind of shot it down. But the more I look at this dude and his interactions, but it's just like we seen an individual take the phone. See, we don't know if both siblings are working with, what's his name? What's the guy's name? Sean. That's his name. We don't know if they are both working with him. We don't know that. I think we thought that for a moment that they both were working with him. But what I think is the case, and I thought I mentioned this a couple episodes ago, and then I was like, nah, that doesn't make sense. What I think is Sean has been working with the girl. She was the one that he contacted on the phone. She's the one working with him. And the brother is somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea. I thought so. It would make sense to me that, yeah, he's the one that gave the brother the pictures. But the one outlier, maybe she has 2 jackets, maybe. It could be clear, it's days past. But the one outlier in this, and this is the one outlier, and it's been here since the 2nd episode. That was the 2nd episode, right? When the dude that wears the capris with the purple shirt, when he said, I gave the phone to someone that was waiting for me in the stairwell, and Sean was like you gave the phone to somebody, like they don't know where the phone is. If she had the phone, then she would have just given him the phone if their relationship is this close. And if the brother is working with him, then you would think that he would just go to the brother and get the phone. So what it's making me feel like is didn't recognize the difference between the girl and the boy. Boy popped his way in the stairwell and just put his hand out for the phone, and homeboy was like, oh, I recognize you, and just gave the phone. Because they're twins. And they look so much alike. If you throw a hoodie on and put a mask on, and you just be like, here, you would just be like, oh, whatever. He's dumb enough that he would just give the phone. That's the only way I can make sense of it. Because outside of that, there's no way that Sean wouldn't just get the phone if he was working with the both of them. That's the only thing that makes sense. If they both were working with him, he would just ask for the phone instead of being like, I don't have the phone, you don't have the phone, and the cops don't have the phone, so we're just not going to worry about it. Because that's basically what the state we're in right now. We don't know where the phone is. The cops don't have it. So right now we're just going to play it cool. So it's just like that had to have been the brother. The brother got the phone. The brother made sure the picture got to Lou, and the picture got to what's his face, and to Cheng. But it's like, if that's the case, then who is talking through Shali in episode 1? Is that the brother? Is it someone else? I don't know, man. I'm dumbfounded. Show keeps messing with me. Hold on, I want to go back to episode 2 really quick, because I want to say that was episode 2 where that scene happened. Yeah, this is Purple Jacket. That's Purple Jacket. And Purple Jacket is who went to Lou and gave the picture. Purple Jacket is who brought the phone to Lou. There's no way, right? I'm trying to find the scene when he was talking to old boy. That's what I'm looking for. Plot twist, it's all different timelines. At this point, anything is possible, you know. It's right here. Said it's lost. So this right here, yeah. You see, you asked that. This is what I'm not understanding. You asked that person to be there, right? Otherwise, the phone would have still been with me when I got caught. And he's looking at him like, "What the hell are you talking about?" It was Purple Jacket's the one that took the phone. Yeah, Purple Jacket. Yeah, she also was wearing shorts too. That's what's throwing me. Because Sean is looking like he cuts him a look like he doesn't say it, because last thing you would want to do is say something that makes you look like you don't know anything in front of someone that's under you. So, but the look he shoots him like, the hell do you mean someone took the, like, what do you talk, like, kind of like, what the hell are you talking about? But I'ma shut up because clearly something happened and I don't know what the hell happened. So last thing I'm gonna do is alert this guy that wasn't what's supposed to go down. Yeah, and then he goes and visits Min Lu's dad and tells him that the phone is lost. So that confirms the fact that he doesn't know what's going on. He didn't know what that meeting was. There's no way the brother snuck his way working with him that one night, and the sister had, like, he kind of stole his sister's place. There's no way that works, right? No way. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was a one-time thing. I don't know. What episode was the episode when they were talking in the car? Whenever he gave the phone call in the car, was that episode 4? Could him be Cheng then? So they took him? Maybe. That, I think him might be Cheng, yeah, because right after this she walks into the police station. So I'm gonna say yes. So I'm gonna say yes. Him is, yeah. And he's like, this plan might be risky, as long as we can take action before the police discover it. And that's when they came. Yeah, they're definitely talking about the plan to go get Cheng. That's what's got me confused. Clearly, I think it's very clear that that was not the sister we were first introduced to. That was the brother. He says, so you found him, but then how did she know? See, I don't know. That had to be the brother. Because if she had the phone, why wouldn't she just give him the phone? Right? Like, why wouldn't she just give him the phone? Or why wouldn't she just say, I have the phone? Why would he say the phone is lost? So the person that's in episode 2, yeah, she never had any contact with Cheng before last episode. None that we know of. We haven't, that we can think of. No contact. I don't know. That it's like I'm. So is that the? If the see, this is where I'm confused. Is there a third person? Because if the brother's the one that took the phone and the brother's the one that gave the picture to Lou, is the brother the one we fought at the end of season 1? Is the brother the one that we had the fight in episode 1 of this season? Or is it a third party? Because for the brother to, unless this was the plan all along, for the brother to stab Lou and try to kill him, get into this fight, go through all this stuff with Shushan-chan, only to take the phone from Shan and give this picture that's mad important and has sentimental meaning to him, to Lou at the same. I that's what I'm not understanding. Like, unless this boy is completely unhinged. Is it him? Is it a third party? I have no idea. I don't know. Who's the younger brother that Min Lu's dad keeps talking about? First episode, I think the brother was working with the Hog. So the first episode, you think the brother was working with Shan. Then he takes the phone. He gives the picture to Lu Guang, and then dips. And then Chanchi comes into the picture after the first episode. She met Cheng as Shaolin. How? From everything we've seen about her ability, she has to be touching the person to be in control. So her remote possessing someone that's not meshing with anything we've seen her do before. I think we're still assuming that she's the one that possessed the mom, but what if it wasn't her? That's like everything we've seen her do in this episode. She was holding their hands. She was holding both of their hands, and then she was able to control them. So that's why I'm like, I kind of pause. We haven't seen her remote possess anybody. We think she might be able to. It could be the brother. I don't know. Maybe it helps her to not go crazy. I have no idea. We're being drip fed information, and so it's the perfect analogy is a puzzle, a 500-piece puzzle, a 1,000-piece puzzle, and each episode we get puzzle pieces, and we have no edge piece, and it's mad difficult to try to. And we have. Our puzzle is a whole sky. It's hard to figure out what piece goes with what. We just have information. and we're just trying to figure out where you're placing it. Until I get an edge piece and I can find a border and then try to mental image figure out where these pieces go, I'm just lost. All my pieces are just sitting in the middle of the table. I don't know, because it's just like it would make sense if the brother did this, but then I'm thinking like, but we think that the brother was the one that was possessing Xiaoling, but it's like, if that's the case, that person seemed unhinged. But would an unhinged person then go through the effort of trying to get information to the person they tried to kill so it can help them out? Unless we stabbed Lou on purpose so that we made sure he was in the hospital so that we can make sure that we get this information to him. But then why not just, but then it's just like, why not just go through the same efforts that everyone else that comes into the photography shop does? They come in there, they say, hey, we have it, like, we need help. And then she peddles it to Lou and Cheng, and then they go and do their work. Why not just do that? You see, I don't know. Each episode just gives me more information that muddies up everything that I thought was happening. It's kind of frustrating, but I'm here for it. It's kind of frustrating, but I'm here for it. Because I literally have no idea where this thing is going. It's just, right, you could have killed him. Like you stabbed him, and like I'm thrown for a loop. I have no idea. But then it's just like, how the hell do you explain Lou, who was played as being dead all the way up until the start of this season, and then the first episode even baited and faked us out that he died, only to bring him back to us in the second episode, but then go through the effort of telling us that he can't really move that much because he might tear his stitches. But then we get to see him move, and he's mad ginger and he can't move that well. There hasn't been too much time that's passed in the second season. It's only been a day or two, a couple days at the most. Has not been long at all. So for Lou to have jumped out of a window, scaled down the building, go to the river, get a boat, drive the boat, crash the boat into another boat, jump out of the boat, and then tackle Cheng with a smile on his face, seemingly not affected by the stab wound he just got. I don't know where this comes from. This show has never done anything like that before. Like, we've gone back in time, we've changed things, and my suspension of disbelief that Lou was able to do that is not suspending right now. Right? It's not like people are being possessed, and we have the weirdest supernatural stuff going on, and my brain is not computing that Lou, on the brink of death, was able to do this. So it's like, this show has to explain to me how the hell he did that. Did someone take over him so he wouldn't have to think about it and then gave him back? Does Lou have more abilities than he's letting on? Like, he's been hiding stuff the whole series. He's been hiding stuff. We don't know anything about Lou. We don't even know where Lou comes from. He just randomly, miraculously showed up. And now that we're getting more information, we're seeing more people with abilities. Lou is more guarded, and the craziest things are happening. Look how tall this building is. Look how tall this building is. Where is it? When they look out the window, look how high we are. Hold on. I'm gonna count how many, because usually in buildings like this, each window is like a story. I'm like, that's at least 5 stories. How did that happen? What? You have to think about, so what's gonna happen next episode is we're gonna get the playback like how episode 2 was. I'm pretty sure this is how this is gonna happen. because episode 1 gave us a order of events, and then episode 2 went over the same order of events but in the correct order. So what we're probably gonna get is maybe Lu's point of view, because we seen that Sean activated at the same time that she activated her plan to get out of the room. At the same time, Lu jumped out the window. All three of those things happened at the same exact time. We seen that Sean and Tianchi, like, they both ended up basically overlapping. Right? They both ended up overlapping, and she kept going unhindered. They got stopped for what? A minute, less than a minute at the booth talking to the guy. And they kept going, and then they got to the checkpoint, did the thing, crushed the thing, and then kept it moving. There was no hesitation for them. So that means you got to think about that. Granted, they walked. Lu was probably booking it, or he teleporting through time or something. There's more to his abilities. There has to be. I don't even care about what I was just saying. Lu is hiding more to his abilities. You want to know why Lu is hiding more to his abilities? Because nobody's abilities are ever one-faceted. They never are. Because we thought Cheng's abilities was only limited to him possessing someone until we get to episode 6, and Cheng just jumps into a security camera footage, and he's just there in the past, and it's just like, oh, he can do that too. So it's just like, if Lu has the ability to look at a photo and pretty much know everything about that 12-hour time period, correct? Is that like he knows everything? Like he can see everything that happens for that 12-hour period. So there has to be something similar to that. Because if Cheng's ability is, I can go into a photo, right? It's like I can go through a photo and possess the person that's taking the picture. Or if there's no one taking the picture, I can go there myself. If Lu has the ability to look at a photo and see everything that's going on in that photo, what is something akin to that we can like relate it and balance it to Cheng? Because both of Cheng's abilities allow him to go into the photo. Lu's allows him to see into the photo. So, like, I don't know. I can't. I have to think. I don't know. I wonder if he can move through that time period. Time leaps. Maybe he can place himself in a time period. Maybe he could play. But what? It has to be something as far as timing, because he was looking at the time because he was timing it. Maybe he could see a fixed point in time. Maybe. Because he was timing it. And this, the whole point is it has to do something with like maybe fixed points, because it was like he was anticipating it. Right? It was like he was anticipating it because he checked 10 minutes early. It's not even like he just was like, all right, it's 7:00 now. He checked 10 minutes early and then was like, and then checked another 5 minutes again, and it was like, and then it was time, and then we never seen him again. So I don't know. I mean, Lu's version of Cheng's ability to jump into security footage is him having some sort of better view of the surroundings. No? Explain more. What do you mean? A better view of the surroundings. To be honest, we really don't even know how, like, we don't even know from what vantage point Lu is viewing those photos at. We don't know if it's through the person who took it, like Cheng. Yes, he has a range that he can't see. I do remember that. He has a range that he can see. I do remember that. Because when Cheng's running through the town, he was like they're not even in my range. Like how he could guide them through the hospital this season. He did guide them through the hospital, right? But I thought that's because I thought they had how did he guide them through the hospital? How did he do that? It would be episode 2. It would be episode 2, right? Oh, because he was looking at security footage. That's why. That's why he was able to guide them. They had the security cameras on their phone. That's I was asking. I'm like, how the hell did he do that? He had security footage on their phones, which I don't know how the hell they had that, but they had it. That's why he was able to guide them. Maybe he could put himself in a range. I'm only thing I can think of because of him getting all the way over there so fast, teleporting. That's the only thing I can think of it. Like he has a radius that he can place himself in. It's like as long as he can see it, he can put him there. Kind of like Nightcrawler from the X-Men. Like Nightcrawler, it was a plot during the movies. He went through this in the comics too. But it's like Nightcrawler can teleport to places that he's seen with his own 2 eyes. But if he's never seen it, he can't he can't mentally picture it. And if he tries to teleport, there's the chance that he could get lost. Because he has no idea where he's going. So could it be something similar to that? Where it's like as long as Lou can see it and he can create that mental image, he can put himself there. He can put himself in that radius. In real time though. Like this is a real time. So maybe that's why he was timing it, because if he's too early, things are messed up. If he's too late, he misses the timing. But if he's just right, he can get there right at the time where he needs to be in order to stop them. What if he can see the future of the people in the photos, so he knows what they're going to do, not necessarily him seeing what happened? Maybe he can see the future for that time period, that 12 hours. That's why he just knows, because he's able to see what happens, what the people do, all of that. Maybe he could be lying about the 12 hours. Yeah, you're right. I'm not giving that boy anything. He's a liar. He's a liar, and the truth's not in him. I can't trust him as far as I can throw him. That boy could be lying about anything. I think there's a possibility that he could I think Cheng ran out of time once though. Not sure exactly. Actually, episode 2, they went through multiple pictures and they used up all of their time. Like following those women throughout their whole lives. Basically through their whole lives. They used all the time in all the pictures. And that's when no, it was episode 2. There's another episode. I can't think of it. No, it was episode 2. It was episode 2 because episode 2 they needed to find the woman wanted the recipe because she thought her friend was going to steal it. And they went through all those pictures and they came to the conclusion like we never ever found out the recipe. And that's when they had the final talk with her. And then I think they mentioned something to her, and then that's when she realized that the secret ingredient was from her hometown, and she got on the train and went back home to her friend, and then they made up. That I think that they ran out of the time and they never really got the answer. She figured out the answer on her own. So I think that's what when we ran out of time and it never worked. That's what I'm thinking of. If what I'm thinking is the case between Cheng and between Blue is Cheng's abilities allows him to go back into the past. Lu's ability allows him to survey the area. Maybe the future, maybe the future. I would say yes, the future. Yeah, it would be the future. That would make sense. Lu is the future and Cheng is the past. Because Cheng could jump into a photo and go back into the past, and Lu can tell you everything about the next, to our knowledge, 12 hours forward from that picture. I think the boy teleported. I think he has the ability to drop himself into places. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. I think that's why he needed to time it the perfect way that he needed to time it. I think he timed it that way so that he could get out of there. I can't be too early and I can't be too late. That's why he was so antsy. That's why he was constantly checking the phone, making sure that he timed this perfect because he only has one shot. Because he can't go back into the past. He has one shot to do this. But then how did he know? I don't know. Maybe he looked. We've never seen him do it. We haven't seen it. So this is just me freestyling. We've only seen him look at past photos and see the future. But when he was looking at the security footage and guiding them through the hospital, he never told them anything that was gonna happen. He was just telling them like where to go because he could see the layout of the hospital. What if he can see the future? That's what I'm saying. What if he can see the future? Possibilities, probability. It makes sense. It would make sense that's why he's so strict in not changing the past. Because maybe it messes the future up that he can see. Maybe it's like I see the future one way, and if you change something, it alters it in a way that I'd have to reinvest or something. I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. Luke can see into the future, and I think he put himself in, placed himself somewhere. What if he could put himself in the future? Nah, that would be crazy. I'm not even gonna bother bringing that up. It's making me think of Bunny Girl Senpai. I don't know. Like, what if it's like... It's not making sense what I'm thinking of. It wouldn't make sense because somebody would find him. What if he could? I was thinking, what if he could like dupe himself and put a version of himself in the future? So there's a bunch of Lus running around. But I'm like, that doesn't make sense. What if he has to sacrifice himself to put himself into the future? I don't know. What if every time he uses his ability, it's kind of like giving up on this life and putting a version of himself into the future that is him, but it's not him? I don't know. I'm just thinking. He was conveniently listening to the news on his phone right when they announced Emma's death, right? And thinking like, this is why you don't change. You can't change, or you don't want to change. I don't know. This has got me. Right now, I'm genuinely stuck. I haven't been this stuck on this series before like this. I don't know. Especially with an episode like this that really didn't give you any. It gave you a bunch, but you had to like sift through it. It was just fisticuffs, and I'm happy. I'm cool with the fisticuffs, but damn you, show, you didn't give us much. You didn't give us much to work with. Yeah, we have all the papers pinned to the wall. We have no threads. None. There's something to do with losability. Ay. I think I'm gonna call that there. If I think of anything else, I'll drop it in the comments, or I'll add it after the fact. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good one. And I'll catch you next Thursday. Yeah. Catch you next Thursday for episode 8 of linkclick season 2. So again, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you. Peace out.